Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I just realized this light bulb is like right in the screen. Okay, so we're gonna do our tome of concepts. Why do I have so much trouble with that? Just our idea book. How's that? And I know I say that every week, and then I forget to just call it my idea book. But anyways. So this is how mine is coming along. You can use a journal, a binder, whatever you feel like. And I made this little pocket thingy, and it's not very much of a pocket, but I made it years ago. I've had it for years in this little box. And I thought, you know, this is kind of just a fun little thing to stick in a pocket. So yeah, it just gives you a little something. And I love tiny tags. I don't know about you guys, but there's just like 3 tiny tags in here. And I'm not even sure where I think a lot of these are graphic 45. Those tags are anyway in some of these trims and stuff. But you can see it's just all different. It's a mix of all different stuff that I was doing when I was making calendars and scrapbooks and things like that. So I got some of these little tags from my Porch Prints, and they match the papers that I used yesterday. I'm kind of off because, you know, I'm trying to work a day ahead. So, yeah, not that it's helping, because right now I'm waiting for my video to upload that I made yesterday. And my power went out. And so I had to start all over. Anyway, long story short. So anyways, we're going to make one of those. So I apologize. Even when I try to stay ahead, I am failing miserably. But we're just going to use a piece of book page. I use scrapbook paper for that, and you can use whatever you want. You know, you can use scrapbook paper or digitals or whatever. But anyways, this piece of paper right here measures 4 inches by 5 inches. So that's what we're going for. So we'll just cut it at 4 by 5. And when you guys watch this video, it will be my daughter's 19th birthday. I'm so jazzed for her. So yeah, we're gonna have a little dinner for her, and then on the weekend we'll go have like a go out to dinner type celebration with grandparents and what have you. That is not right, is it? It's too skinny. How did I do that? I thought I measured it. Well, that's because it's 5.5. 4 by 5.5. So we'll try that again, and we'll save that piece of paper for something else. That was a good one too, because it was blank, but I might actually go ahead and cut a couple of them. I'm going to put this one in my idea book, because I've had it for years and I can't ever seem to give it away. I don't know why. I just think I like it. So I'm going to go ahead and use that in my idea book, and I'm make a couple other ones for other journals. So 5.5, Amy. I hope you guys had a nice Valentine's Day. I forgot to say that yesterday, and yesterday was Valentine's Day, so I apologize. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you guys. Oh my gosh. I was kind of just a wreck yesterday. I've been feeling behind, and I know I say this all the time, but I don't like that feeling. So anyways, I just have stuff that I want to get done. I need to get stuff listed on my Etsy. Oh, I'll show you guys, since I never did yesterday, because I was just all discombobulated. So anyway, I started making some stencils like this. And I don't know how well you can see it on there. That probably isn't going to help. Does that make it any better? Maybe a little bit. And I thought, okay, this is great. I think this one's okay, but these little tiny lines here, and I made a smaller version of this, and I don't know where I put that now. But anyway, it kind of felt super flimsy, like it was a size, and see how that middle part came out of the 9. So I think this is probably as small as I would go on these, but tell me what you guys think. Would you be interested in anything like that or not? It's a stencil to ink through or whatever. So yeah, I did those, and then I have these, which hopefully by the time this video is up, these will be listed in my shop. So it's like a set of 2 Easter eggs to go like on the front of a journal or wherever you would want them. So I'd probably do like those 2 together, and then maybe like these 2 together. And some of them have those crosses that Robin gifted me in one of her Happy Mails, and so those are kind of fun, the crocheted crosses on there. And I tried to include like one of those in each set, so that, you know, you get one without and one with kind of thing. Those 2. And then I have 2 more hearts, because I just went ahead and finished up, you know, the ones I had cut out. And they're not too, you know, Valentine's-y. I think they'd be great for like shabby chic or whatever. So anyhow, hopefully by the time this goes up, those will be done. Those are what I sat and did with my hubby while he was, he just needed somebody with him all the time for a bit after a surgery. So I just sat down on the couch and glued fabric to hearts and whatnot. And then I also have one set of these stencils, and somebody did specifically ask me, and I apologize that I don't remember your name if you're watching, but like lines to put on the back of tags, or, you know, if you wanted to do a page with lines on it. I did one just straight lines, like this is probably better for the back of a tag, and then I did these kind of funky, weird looking lines. And then I did the larger size in case you wanted to do, like, if I folded this paper in half and I wanted to put lines on it like that. Or then I have just the, you know, plain straight lines. So that would be a set of 4 stencils. So, yeah, let me know if you guys are interested in any of those, and I'll cut more. If nobody's interested, then I won't cut more. So anyway, that is what I have coming up in my shop, and like I said, hopefully by the time you see this, those will be done. And then this is how my cover came out. So to fix the sides where I forgot to put the book page first, I had to do it after, so I just went and put little teeny strips all the way around, and then it's all stitched. My sewing machine was not super happy, so there are a few kind of funky stitch spots. This is pretty thick, and then with the glue and stuff that I used just to tack these down, it just wasn't happy, especially at the corners and like I said, a few spots, even though the glue was dry. So I don't know, you know, it's always a guessing game when you go to do a journal cover, because you just never know. I love the way it came out. I think it's just really cool, and it feels really good. It did lose a little bit of its crinkly, but it still has some. So yeah, I think it's pretty great. But I just wanted to tell people that there were a few spots that the sewing machine did not like, in case someone's interested in it and then they're not happy because that happened. But like I said, there wasn't much I could do. It just wasn't wanting to go through all that. So anywho, I think since I have these more grungy tags, I'm going to do this a little bit more like grungy. That doesn't need to be right side up, but you know, it's kind of always funny to cover book page with book page. But I know this particular book is just about Ulysses S. Grant, and I don't think I have to worry about any swear words, and plus the patina is great, whereas this one, yeah, I don't know, it's just one of those books that I got at the dollar store, so sometimes it's not nice. Actually, maybe I'll put this piece up at the top and then the pocket, and then down here we can put more of a writing space, because the one that I have has that little things to do list on it. So I think instead I'll do a writing spot. Yeah, so my daughter's birthday, that's going to be super fun. I can't believe she's 19. That's so hard to believe. It's been crazy the last couple of days. My husband all winter long has been like, I want it to snow. Oh, wouldn't it be awesome this weekend if it snowed and we could go take the razor out and ride in the snow? You know, he's just been jazzed to do that and wanted to do that. And then he also has a plow that he usually hooks up to the quad you know, to plow snow if we have snow. Well, we haven't had snow all winter. I mean, like, we had a few dustings that were always melted by the afternoon, that kind of thing. And wouldn't you know, it has snowed like the last 2 days. And so my kids and I have been out there shoveling all the snow. I mean, not that we're not capable. We totally are. But I'm like, how typical is this? He can't, you know, he can't lift anything heavy. He can't do anything because the pressure on his sinuses and face and all that. And so he can't even put the scoop thingy on the quad. Well, the quad's out in our shed too to top it off, so like it would have to be dug out, and then because we got a lot of snow, it wasn't just a little bit of snow, but anyway, it would have to be like dug out, and then getting that scoop onto the quad isn't an easy task at all, which, you know, my son could probably do a lot of it, but it was just like, no, I'll just shovel, because I don't want to wrestle with that thing, and I don't know how to use it well enough. I'm not very good at driving those, so I don't know. I'd probably like run into the house or something great with the snow plow. So anyways, but yeah, it's just been funny because it's like, so my wrists and everything hurt from shoveling snow. I mean, I'd be out helping anyway. It's not like I don't shovel any snow. It's just so typical because, you know, he helps and it's like done in no time flat. So it's just a bummer. Oh, of course, you know, now my neighbor across the street is gonna, he's got a, what are these things called? My goodness. That moves the snow. Snow blower. Wow, that was terrifying. Yeah, so he's got a snow blower, so that's what that noise is. I apologize. It's been totally quiet, but I do a video, and it's, you know, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm like waiting till it's almost all melted. We do have some sun, but it's just turning into like slush, and then it's just gonna freeze. So yeah, I tried to get like our gutter cleared out and all that this morning because I just knew that I'd have a lake out there at some point, so I didn't want a lake. Yeah, so I hope that made sense. I mean, I'm sure you guys can see. I just fold it in half, and then we're going to put a little pocket here, and we'll decorate the outside, and I'll probably decorate both sides because it's probably something more that I would stick in a pocket than anything else. So, yeah, anyhow, you know how it is. If you live in a neighborhood, you just never know what's going to go on. Yeah, we had a nice Valentine's Day. Hung out here, and I went and picked up some pizza last night. I know that doesn't seem very Valentine's-y, but that's just kind of what we all wanted, so that's what we had. It was very tasty. I'm kind of not big on going out on those days anyway. Usually, sometimes we'll like wait until the following weekend or something because it's always just, I mean, it was nutty when I went and picked up pizza last night. So, I don't know. I just prefer to not be with a crowd. That's just me. So anyways, but it was very nice. Just hanging out, watched a movie. We watched The Dig, which was very good. It's about Edith Pretty in England, and on her property they found that Anglo-Saxon ship buried in those mounds, so it was like a royal burial of some type. Yeah, so that was a very good movie. I recommend it if you're into anything like that, if you like history or because it's based on true story, obviously. But yeah, it was very, very good. And it's just called The Dig. So that one's pretty easy to remember, and there wasn't bad stuff. I mean, a little bit of sort of sex, but nothing like graphic or, you know, nothing much. Just alluding to it more. So that was fine. My daughter was at work and my son wasn't interested in watching that. He said it looked boring, so he did something else last night. But anyways, it was good. I liked it. But I like, I've always been interested in archaeology and that type of thing, so it's just fascinating to me. So I thought it was great. My husband liked it. He's kind of just stuck, like, resting. I mean, he gets up for a while, but he gets kind of weird and dizzy and stuff, so he's doing pretty darn good, though. Just, it hurts, and that's the big thing, which I'm sure any of us can imagine. Having your sinuses all roto-rooted, essentially. Just glad he had it done. I'm hoping that that helps him sleep and breathe better and all that. That was the goal. He got it so bad that he was just congested pretty much constantly, and he just could not breathe, especially at night. And yeah, it was just getting really uncomfortable and just miserable. So he was already saying yesterday, I think it was, he's like, you know, I can breathe. It's like, well, that's good. He's not even, you know, done yet, so I don't know if I want that little guy, or is this guy too tall? Yeah. Seems like I always end up with the too tall ones, huh? Kind of needs to like set on something. Maybe a ticket or something. I have these fabric ones. That might be kind of cool. I don't know which one I want. Almost thinking, sorry, my lights are doing that weird thing again. I don't know if you guys can notice that. Do you notice that? Let me know, because I don't know if it's irritating to you or if it's even noticeable. So I would be, or I would like to know that. I don't know. I think I might just use a really cool stamp. Because if it doesn't drive you guys crazy, then I won't really worry about it. I don't know what I can do about it anyways. It's either that or it seems kind of dark. I've had people say it's dark, so that's why I got another light. That one's kind of pale colored. I do like it though. There's a United States one. July 4th, 1959. That's awesome. It doesn't look as much like a box though. This one kind of looks a little bit more like a box that maybe you could sit on. I think is why I like that one. Well, let's just go with that one. It'll be fine. Instead of me digging through all of these forever. Or I wonder if one of those number labels. Do I have a big enough one of those? Clock's cool. Could he sit on a clock? Probably not. It's too high. And these are all from Tracy Fox, these. I can't believe that. I turned on my video camera and it's out there snow blowing. Oh, that's kind of cool. It says yesterday. It's kind of low, but it actually kind of works. I don't know, it's like it's not quite tall enough. You're probably like, could you just go with the stamp? It's too tall. I really kind of just like the yesterday. I think I'm going with the yesterday. I just like it. I like almost don't even care if it reaches or not. I just think it's kind of neat. It's cool too. I like these little ones. I have some Medieval Mirage labels in there too. I was just cutting out all kinds of stuff. Like I said, while I was waiting for his surgery to get done, I was sitting at the surgery center cutting. And then, like I said, while I was sitting with them afterwards, to make sure he didn't like try to stand up and fall down or something. It's so scary because he's 6'2" and he's just a big guy, and it's like, just please, like, don't fall, because I can't do anything. I wouldn't be able to get him off the floor or nothing, so. I think I needed it to scoot over, right? That's what I remember. So that he sits in the right spot. Yeah, I think it'll work great. So we're gonna go with that. Luckily now that for that guy, I don't know how those snow blowers work, if they work very good when it's like slushy. It was a lot easier to shovel today than it was yesterday, I'll tell you that. Or the day before it wasn't yesterday. It snowed all night the day before yesterday, and then again last night. But yeah, it's great when normally, because my husband just gets the plow out and plows it all away. No problemo. You always got to do walkways and whatnot, but that's easy. I like that a lot, actually. That's kind of big, huh? Just like more color on it, maybe. It's a lot of numbers, huh? I love numbers, as you all know. And I don't. That's the most amazing thing of all. Like, I loathe math, but give me some numbers to do this with, and I love them. Do we want a cog or anything? No, I think I'm just going to go with that for now, and then if I decide to add something to it, so be it. We need a little pocket right here, and I'm not sure what I want to make a pocket out of. See if there's something that would be fabulous. I wonder if any of these would work. These are Shabbydabbydoodah, like her price ones, but they might, one of them might make kind of a cool pocket because they're a little bit bigger. That one's really big. That one might actually be kind of cool. I kind of like that size of that one. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with that one. And boom. But you could definitely do a pocket all the way across, or however you wanted to do it. This is just a number thing we got going on, huh? I am going to back that with some book page because it's just on copy paper, so I don't want it to get ripped real easy or something. The glue, between the glue and that other paper, it just really helps that. But yeah, talk about a super simple little thing to make here, but they're just kind of fun. And I think if you made a whole bunch of them, I don't know why I haven't done them since I did this one ages and ages ago. This was before I even was making journals. It was more for, like I said, I did this little box. It was like a calendar box, and it had all kinds of these little cards in them, and some of them had like actual calendar, you know, like the months, and they were decorated on the front for that month. And then there were extras that were like, you know, just these ones with like things to do, and I don't know. But anyway, it was kind of a fun little box. And I never even made it for any particular year, so it's still just got blank calendar days, but I went through a calendar phase. I love making calendars. I would do them for my mother-in-law a lot of the time for Christmases and stuff like that. Just really cool, all decorated up with pictures of the kids and stuff like that. Those were fun to make. I should probably let that dry a little bit. I know what I'll do. I'll try to punch it, and that'll be that. So I want a couple of different tags, I think. And it comes with these little, you know, these long skinny pieces. So the idea is that you put like a bulb pin through it and hang it off of something with both of those on there. But you could also put those on with a eyelet, and then, you know, just kind of put that on top like that, and it would move a little bit, which that's the way I might do this. So in fact, I think I will. I'm going to go get my eyelets, so I'm going to put you on hold for just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my old school stuff because I just, as I've said loads of times, I don't see the point in buying more stuff when I have stuff that works perfectly fine. And I apologize because you're going to hear thunk, so if you don't want to hear the thunk of me hitting the little eyelet, then you should probably fast forward real quick and come back or whatever. Ooh, I think I like this one better. Maybe I'll use both. I don't know. But anyway, you know, on two different ones. So the idea being that you put these on, and I think on my Porch Prints, I'm not really sure, I didn't like watch a video or anything, but I just saw the picture of them. I think they like just punched a hole, because then they put the what do you call it, bulb pins through them. But I'm going to do the hole, and if I can figure out where the center is, and then put an eyelet in. So it's gonna clunk. It's not horrible, but I know some people don't like. I didn't get it all the way through. I can see this spot though. I just am trying not to deafen everyone. That one pop out. Oh, come on. Some people don't like noise, so. Okay, and then when I put this on the back, I'm going to hit it with the hammer again, so get ready because it's going to make a noise again. And I know if I had the silence, you know, the, what do you call that thing? Crocodile, it wouldn't do that, but see, it worked just as well, so that's why I keep it, because it still works great. Yeah, I like this. I think I might go with a lighter other tag, like that, and then maybe we'll just put like one of these partially on it or something, just for some variation. I don't want the whole thing to look like identical, but I am going to put an eyelet in the top, so it's going to clunk again. Luckily it's just one layer, so that was pretty painless. I gotta get some more black eyelets. I have like, look at all those colored ones. And I never use colors for anything anymore. When I was doing, you know, like memory books and things for the kids, I used a lot more of that type of thing, but now, nope. Okay, I won't do any more of those, I promise. Right now, if I have more to do, I'll do them some other time. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on partially, not all the way. And I think he's done over there. I'm going to squish it a little, for the most part anyway. Yeah. Snow blowing. So you couldn't write a ton on the back of these, but you could write a little something on there. Just like a little saying you like to say, or I don't know, some little something. They're just kind of cute. It's just kind of a fun little pocket, so I'm going to cut a divot in that. And I still haven't marked this with, you know, a line or anything, which I need to do because that's a great idea. Put the lid on this before it dries out. So yeah, this is just a fun little, super easy. I mean, I made it more complicated than it had to be. You could just quickly throw some little tags in there, but I just really wanted to decorate it up. I didn't get very much done. But I just think they're so cute in there. And then maybe one more. Some of these little oval things would be kind of fun because you could just write on it. Maybe I'll just put a cog on the front or something. That'll be fun. I need a darker one. Like maybe just like half of it or whatever. Yeah, I wish my video was done. It's going to be another late day, and I was trying to get it, you know, stay ahead. It's always something. It's either my internet, the power goes out, YouTube, something. I'm telling you. Oh, why did I put glue all the way around? I'm a dingling. That's why. I don't want glue all the way. I could fold it over, but there's not a whole lot of writing space to begin with here, so I think I'm just going to leave as much as possible. it's just a fun little something. And we need something on the back, maybe another like writing type deal, or I could go with like this house on here or something. That would be kind of fun. I like those. It's kind of poofed up there where the tags are. Yeah, so if you get a chance, watch the dig if you know, enjoy. Based on true story thing. Amazing. Found that whole ship in her backyard in one of those mounds. So sad that she was so sick after her husband died and stuff. They didn't really go into it. It was some kind of heart type problem, but her son was only 12, I think it was, when she passed away. And it's so sad. Yeah, those are super fun. I like those. I hope you guys like that. I didn't do 2 different ones this time, but yeah, that took me a minute, so yeah. So that's my little pocket today. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you make a couple of those, because I think those would be great just to have sitting about, you know, to throw in pockets. So anyhow, I will chat at you again soon. Love you guys. Bye.